If you own a car that's worth about 20,000 bucks and you bought it outright, do not complain that you cannot afford to buy a property in Australia. Because you can buy a property for around 20K still in Australia. Here's an example. You could have bought this property in the popular suburb of Elwood in Melbourne, 1 bed, 1 bath, 1 car property, modern, very nice, with as little as $20,000 in savings. Secured the property for $345,000. Now you can do as little as a 5% deposit on this property, which is under 20 grand, $17,250. 1 bed, 1 bath, 1 car property. Even in this location, Elwood is in a very expensive area. Houses sell there for 3 to 5 million bucks. And you can basically rent this property out for around $600 per week is what the rental appraisal came back at. That works out to be a 9% gross rental return. So instead of buying a car for 20 grand, you could literally have become a landlord and owned a property in Australia. And then you'd have the tenant pay the property off for you. I just have no patience for people that complain that they can't afford to buy a property in Australia. Yes, property prices are very expensive in Australia. You've got properties for 9 million bucks in Bondi. But you shouldn't even be thinking about these properties if you're just getting started and trying to buy your first property. Instead of complaining and saying life is too difficult, how about we think of a different way about how we can get on the property ladder, how we can buy our first property. This is called the stepping stone method.